Simeon Daigle, my son.
Come on the Monday night,
Simeon,
Eros.
Daniel, and JC back together.
Oh.
How are we doing? Listen, first of all, I will say it's a great day. Spurs are in a semi-final, and I also get to pull Simeon up on his Spurs knowledge because we lost to Chelsea in a Carabao Cup semi-final. That was the last semi-final.
No, when?
Yeah, that's right. That's
no, it wasn't the last
With
one.
Conte.
That was Paul
with
Conte. Ah,
with Conte.
yes.
Yeah.
You're right.
There you go.
Sim,
right.
you've let the team down here, mate.
That
Well done, Daigle. Well done.
For my memory, it just got wiped from my memory.
All that silent assassin bingo creeping in. I got your back. I got your back.
Got him.
I think we didn't score a goal in that semi-final. That's why I probably don't remember it.
Yeah, and I was on both legs.
But Brian, before we get into your reaction to the semi-final draw, let's just go through that game in the quarterfinal.
Yep.
I mean, how did you make through that game alive, Brian? Because my heart was absolutely on its knees during that game.
What are you talking about, Sim? It was never in doubt. Piece of piss.
Never in doubt.
Never in doubt. Mate, listen, I was watching it whilst working. 1-0, half-time. Who would have thought that second half was about to happen? A second half of chaos is all I can say. But we got the job done. I don't care how we did it. We did it, and Spurs are in a semi-final, which are words I think we all love to hear.
Yeah, incredible. And in terms of standouts for the game, who do you give your props to in that one?
I think Archie Gray was good. I think Archie Gray was very good, actually. I'm very, very happy for Solanke. We had the discussion when I was on with you on Sunday when we beat Southampton, and was asked about Solanke, and he took his second goal brilliantly, didn't he? His second goal he took very, very well. The first goal, obviously from Porro's, the keeper should have done better, but Solanke was there to put it away. As for Kulusevski, mate, I can guarantee you Daniel Levy's sitting in his seat probably going, can anyone score but him? Can anyone score but him? But he's got, mate, it's just, I'm just delighted. Like I said, I couldn't watch it all like complete concentration like if I was at the yard or a weekend because it was work. But all I will say, I don't want people shouldn't be going in hard on Fraser Forster. Yes, I think he took the season of the good of giving and everything to the extreme with two very, very, very bad mistakes. But let's face it, he's been incredible for us. Would have been very, very costly should we have gone out. But we could just say two mistakes. They could have been costly. They weren't. And hopefully he'll be having a great game on Sunday. So, yeah, kamikaze at the end, wasn't it, from us?
Yeah, absolutely crazy. But in terms of, obviously, okay, so you didn't, fully, watch the game totally. But, Dom Solanke, is he gone? Is he still there?
Frozen.
I'm still here.
He's frozen. Are you still here? Okay, your picture froze for a minute. Dom Solanke, massive game, obviously, for Tottenham in Tottenham season. Him stepping up, getting a brace in such on a big occasion. A Tottenham player again. And it seems like every time he scores, I keep asking the same question. People criticize him for not scoring, and he scores a brace. It's like, oh, what's everyone complaining about? But how big was it for him to get those two goals, and what a big performance it was from him tonight?
It was, again, he's at the moment, he's got to lead the line himself, hasn't he? There's not, I mean, you can put Son there, but it's not as effective as Son is on the left, out wide. And he had to have a big game tonight. He needed a big performance, and we got it. I think there's so much to be spoken about that. The second goal he scored, his run, his movement, his finish, that's what we want to see of him. And again, it's him creating. That second goal is all his own creating, isn't it? The first goal is doing what we want from our striker, to be there should there be any loose ends, and he put it away. But I think he needs a lot of respect tonight. He got the job done for us.
We were talking about that. We were saying the first goal was like what he's been good at this season, which is the anticipation. So as soon as that shot came in, you could see he was like running straight for the potential rebound, before all the defenders were reacting. And that's what he's good at. He's been doing that all season. His anticipation in the box, like Fox in the box type of reactions. And then me and Sim were talking about how the thing he needs to add to his game is a little bit more of like creating a chance for himself, like getting the ball out of his feet, pushing it to one side, like Kane you always used to do, like quick to the side and get a shot off quickly. And he actually did that, like a snap shot, and he did that. And so I was really pleased that he created a chance for himself in the second goal.
Brian, go on,
Sim.
I was
Sim. What
going
you
to say, for tonight, for you, how big was tonight for Ange Postecoglou in terms of the direction of the season, the fans' thoughts about him, in and out, all that stuff? I don't think his job's actually in danger, even if we lost tonight. But, for a lot of people who are still Ange out before tonight, do you reckon that swings anyone, getting to a semi-final at least?
I think getting to a semi-final certainly helps. But I have to say, and I'm Ange in, I have to agree with what Jamie Redknapp and who was with him in the studio. Jamie Redknapp, who's the other guy in the studio?
Carragher,
thank you. When they said you're 3-0 up and he still doesn't change. At 3-0 up, especially with how we've been, shut up shop. I mean, it's all well and good now. We can say, do you know what, it doesn't matter because we got the job done. But Jamie, I agree with Carragher and...
But wait, Brian, to be fair, was today not about shutting up shop? Was that why we conceded those goals?
No, I mean, the 3 goals can't be held accountable. When you're 3-0 up, you're like, okay, right, game's done. Like we did against Southampton. 5-0 up at half-time, job done, relax, play it easy, conserve your energy, see the game out. You can't, listen, the 2 goals no one can ever predict. And especially the third goal as well with the bad set piece, or the set piece goal, sorry. But you've got to say, right, let's just shut up shop. And we invited it all on ourselves. Literally 3-0, game done, changed.
Yeah, but you're never quite... Come on, this is Spurs we're talking about. You're never sure, even at 3-0, are you? Like, how many times have we seen this?
JC, you're right, brother. You're right. Yeah. That's the only thing. What I'm saying, Sim, is it doesn't help with the fans saying that his game management and style of play just never, ever change. Jamie Carragher was right. You watch teams, and at 3-0 up, the big teams, they shut shop, say, game done, let's just see it out. There's no problem when you're 3-0 up going, do you know what? Let's just shut up shop and make it easy on ourselves. Obviously, like we said, we can't predict those goals that we conceded today, but the game management there could have been better. But like I said, Ange has got us into a semi-final. That's the one sticking point I have with that game. I do agree with them there. When we are so far in ascendancy and the game is done, just take the pressure out of the game.
How much credit? I know we conceded 3 goals today, but off the back of winning, we beat Southampton 5-0, and then going into a big game, quarterfinal. I know Man United also changed players, but we go into this game with a back line of Gray, Forster, Gray, Spence, Dragoshin, and Porro. And I know Forster made 2 absolute clangers, but in those last 20 minutes, we were under serious pressure, weren't we? And I thought we actually we defended quite well in those last 20 minutes in terms of I don't remember too many. I don't remember too many clear-cut chances Man United have. We had to dig deep to kind of get through that moment, and obviously we ended up getting the 4th goal. So, Gray especially, 18-year-old centre-back, and Spence as well, coming in for another big start for him. How much credit do you give those 2 players?
I am delighted for Archie. I am delighted for Archie Gray. I really am, because obviously we've all wanted to see him in midfield. He's been put in defence. That relationship with Dragoshin is building. I think it was probably Archie Gray's best performance for us. And I forgot to mention when you said who did well, and I mentioned Solanke and Gray. Jed Spence has had another. He's grabbed that opportunity, hasn't he? It was like, if you get the opportunity, definitely. You've got the shirt, you got to grab it and see what you can do. He's waited and bided his time. He's got this opportunity, and boy, is he trying to grab it with both hands, isn't he?
I thought he was the man of the match for me, if I'm being honest with you, because he looks so composed. Also, think like for a player that's been frozen out by different managers as well, to have that dent in the confidence, to come in and look as though you've been playing all season, like that takes a lot of, it takes a lot of substance.
Not that just JC. I saw at one point he was telling Son to start bombing forward. I'm like, bloody hell, you got some balls on you. 2 games you played like from the start, and you're like, go move forward to Sonny. But yeah, like I said, he has grabbed it, and it's right now. I know it's only 2 games, but he's probably up in the last 2 games. He's the standout fullback, isn't he?
Yeah.
If you look at those 2 games, obviously it's too wide a gauge to say all season, but in the last 2 games, he is certainly, when it comes to everyone being fully fit, it's like, right, who do I drop? Is Spence undroppable? Based on these 2 games, I'm not saying he's undroppable, but when it comes to the choice. And I think now, maybe when everyone is back fit now, let's say when we've got everyone fit, maybe now he can start using Archie Gray in midfield rather than putting him right back to rest Porro, because he knows Jed Spence can put in these kind of performances.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, reaction then to getting Liverpool in the semi-final, playing the second leg away from home as well. First of all, who did you want? Was it Newcastle? Was it Arsenal? Was it Liverpool? And how do you rate our chances?
Well, it's the filth, but for two reasons. One, I just having them in the final, I don't know if my heart could take it. Honestly, like obviously beating, like Sim, you echoed the words that I've been saying. If we beat Arsenal in a final, it's probably the best feeling we could ever have. But if you lose to Arsenal in a final, you'd want to switch your phone off and just shut up shop for a week or so. And the other reason I wanted the filth is obviously not. This is not for me. This is for the fans. Going up to Liverpool on a Wednesday or Tuesday in January later isn't the best. Where Arsenal would have been a lot easier. But you look at the draw now, and like you said, Liverpool are going to be challenging on all four fronts. Obviously, is it a red herring, or is it the goose that laid the golden egg? Because they may rotate heavily. We'll have to wait and see. The most important thing, as I said at the beginning, we're in a semi-final. I think if I had to place it in order, it probably would have been Arsenal first in the semis, Newcastle, then Liverpool. So you look at it. I hadn't looked at it the way you said it before I came on, and maybe Liverpool is the one to get.
Yeah, and look, got some big games coming up. Hopefully as well, by the time we play Liverpool, we'll have some players back, right? And that could really help. Hopefully we're not going to be so kind of hamstrung with all these player injuries like we are right now, and that could be, go a long way to maybe seeing how we can do in that game. And I guess maybe on Sunday as well, we'll see.
See, from when you do the injury, when is the first and second leg? When have they been?
The first leg is 6th of January, that midweek, and the second leg is 3rd of February.
Oh, my sister's birthday. Okay, so what I was saying is, when you've been doing the injury updates of players, are any players should be, from what we've been hearing, available for either leg?
For the first leg, potentially Richarlison, definitely Bentancur. And maybe Van de Ven, but we don't know that. Maybe, but off chance. Second leg, Van de Ven definitely should be. Richarlison definitely should be. Romero probably has an outside chance. Vicario, unlikely, but you never know. So yeah, hopefully by those two legs. I mean, who else we got injured? Obviously, Doggy was not playing today.
Don't forget, come the second leg is February the 3rd. We'll have all those new players from the millions we're spending in January.
Exactly. We're going to have all the new signings. Yamin Hyuk, what are we talking? Yamin Hyuk.
Yeah, exactly.
What's happened to Solomon?
Solomon is on loan at Leeds. All right, look, but Brian, are we going to make the final? Prediction?
Mate, I've said all I care about is the cups. I want a cup. I want this drought over and done with. So I'm going to say it's lucky for Spurs when the year ends in 5.
5. Come on. Come on, Brian.
Close enough.
Good to see you, mate. Cheers.
See you later on, guys. Pleasure, brother.
Yeah, cheers, Dave. See you, matey. Speak soon.
He commented on